Hi, this is Catherine from In the Pink Designs. My project today is this window box for Thanksgiving that has one of the chocolate turkeys in it. So I made it to fit this, and then I made a little milk carton-y look on the top. I give these to my kids every year for Thanksgiving. I make a cornucopia and these little guys are in there. So I figured I would make a little box for them. These I used to be able to get from Russell Stouffer all the time in the Hallmark stores, but I haven't seen them. Well, the Hallmark stores are pretty much gone by me, unfortunately, but I can usually pick them up. This is a different brand that I've been able to get the last couple of years, and I got these in Bed Bath & Beyond. Alright, but you can also put in, I have this package here of candy corn. It'll fit in there. These are the mini candy corn and chocolate peanuts from Brock's. I got these at Walmart. I ate way too many. But these will fit in the little window box, and you also don't have to put the window in it. You can just have it straight, and then this you could just tack on to the front and have a little well, there's no hole, but in the middle you can put a little one of these little embellishments on there and not punch the hole in the top. So I used the Wreath Builder dies for these little leaves, the Essential Tag Punch for this, the Plaid Tidings paper, the Layering Circles dies, and the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper, which is still on sale. There are quite a few of the Designer Series paper at Stampin Up that are on sale until the end of this month. It's 15% off, I believe. Okay, so we're going to start with a piece. This time I'm going to do it with Blackberry Bliss, which is what this tag is. And it is 9 by 6 1/4 inches. I'll get my Simply Score. And we're going to start on the 9-inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2 an inch, 3 inches, 4 3/4, 7 1/4. That's it. Okay, and then we're going to switch to the 6 1/4 inch side, and we're going to do 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5 3/4. Okay, and I'm going to fold and burnish. Oops, this one's supposed to go the other way, but that's all right. Our cardstock's pretty strong, so you can do it either way. All right. Now this is what we want to do. Okay, so we're just going to get rid of this piece, and then we're just going to cut these apart. And we will do the circle after we get our Designer Series paper down. Alright, so the long skinny rectangle is on the right hand side, and we're going to take the skinny rectangle that's on the bottom out and wedge the one that's just above it. Okay, and then there's rectangles and squares, so we're going to keep the rectangles straight and just take a tiny wedge out of the squares. So we need some Designer Series paper. We need 2 pieces that are 2 3/8 by 2 7/8 for right here and here. We need 2 pieces that are 7/8 by 2 3/8, which Go here and here. And you need 2 pieces of that are 1 5/8 by 2 7/8. And that's right there and there. You're also going to need a window sheet if you're going to do the window. That is 2 inches by 2 inches. And I will show you with the layering circle dies how we're going to get this piece. Okay, so we really just want to put down the piece that's going to be in the front. So if I put this together, the seam's in the back, so this is going to be our front piece. So that's where I'm going to put my designer series paper. Just while I put it through the die cutting machine so that I don't want to screw up any of the other paper. It'll probably be fine, but I'm just going to leave it. Alright, so I'm just going to put that right here. And these I measured so they're just 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch around the whole border of the Blackberry Bliss. Alright, now we need 2 of the dies from the layering circle dies. And I believe the scallop circle is the one that is about 1 3/4, but you could use whichever one you want. And then the circle is the one that fits right inside of it with a little bit of border. All right, so we need the circle one, and we're just going to put it in the middle of this, which would be the middle up and down and the middle side to side. And I just need a little piece of tape. Okay, and I'm going to fold it. I'm going to fold it like this. And I have to fold this back so that it will fit in the 6-inch plate going this way. So I'm going to cut that out. I'll be right back. So we land up with that circle cut out right there where the turkey is going to peek through, or the whatever it is you feel you want to put in. All right, and I'm going to put the rest of my Designer Series paper on. Much easier to do when it's flat than when it's already built. Maybe this way. No, it's not going to match up this time. I got it. This one's going to go right here. And then these are going to go on the tops. Right here and here. Okay, now these are not, I don't put any DSP here because they're going to pinch in, so you won't see it anyway. Okay, so now we need to make this little circle right here, like that. So what I did is I cut a scallop circle out of the Blackberry Bliss cardstock, and then I took the scallop circle and I attached it right in the middle so that it was kind of an even all the way around, just to the eye. And then I ran it through again. And then you have this cute little border to go around your hole. Okay, so I'm going to just use a little bit of liquid glue. know where my tissue went. Okay, so there we go. And that's all nice. Okay, now we're going to take our tear and tape and we're going to put it on the skinny rectangle that's on the right hand side at this point, and we're going to put it the entire length right up next to the score line that's left. Okay, so this part's gone and we put it all along the top. Take that off. Okay, then flip it over and flip this side down, and you're going to meet it up on that side. Okay, and there's most of our box ready. Okay, so we're going to, this is the front, so that's the last one that's going to come down. So we're going to put more tear and tape on this flap. Just try to square it up best you can, and there we go. Oops, I made a little cutting error right here. Okay. All right, now we're going to put our turkey in. See, he fits in. Oh, wait, I forgot to put, I'm so sorry, I forgot to put the window. Well, you don't have to have the window with the turkey because there's nothing loose. But you really should have that. When it's flat, when it's still flat, flip it over so that this is facing down. I can squeeze it in there now, but it's a heck of a lot easier when it's opened. And I put a glue dot in each corner. If you really wanted to, you could put one here on each side too, but I don't think it's really necessary. Nothing in there is going to be loose. And I will link all the measurements below. I will link my blog, and that will give you all the measurements and all of the supplies that I used. Okay, so now I'm going to finagle this in. And make sure that it's over the window. Okay, but if you do it when it's flat, it's much better for you. It's much easier on you. Okay, but it can always be fixed, usually. All right, and now we're going to put our turkey in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our index finger right in the middle and push in, and then we're going to squeeze the top with our other fingers just to make our carton. See that? Okay, so since it's very short up here, you really don't have to do the extra scoring. You could if you wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary. All right, and then we're going to get library clip. I got these at Amazon because Stampin' Up doesn't sell them right now. So we're just going to clip that on. Or you could just punch 2 holes and run some ribbon through it. All right, so that's our box made. And now we're going to work on the tag. So what I did was I punched out a tag using the Essential Tag Punch. Okay, And I punched one out of gold paper, the foil paper. Okay. And for this, we're going to do a little bit of embossing. So we need our Versamark and our gold embossing powder and just a sheet of scrap paper. And this is not this box, but this is how I figure out my boxes. I start with the general, it would be like this side. And then I just figure out from there what goes where and how much I need everywhere. So sometimes it takes me a while, sometimes it's quicker. Alrighty, so now since we don't sell the score buddy, not the score buddy, the embossing buddy anymore, which is like a little sack. I don't know if it has resin in it or rosin in there. But a trick I did learn is if you have a t-shirt on, you can help stop the static if you just rub it a little bit. And I have the Give Thanks from the Wreath. It's not the Wreath Builder dies. It's the Arrange a Wreath stamp set. And I'm going to put the Give Thanks right at the top. Give it a minute to transfer. And then I'm going to sprinkle some gold embossing powder. Oh, I need that still. Yeah, it helped quite a bit. I really don't have much to brush off. All right. And I'm just going to heat emboss this and I'll be right back. Okay. And then we need some Mango Melody cardstock. And from the same stamp set, I have the wreath. And then we're going to use Pumpkin Pie ink. And we're going to stamp 2 leaves. Okay, and it really looks similar to the colors on here when you use the pumpkin pie ink on there. That took me a couple of tries to get that nicely done. All right, and then I'm going to use the leaf die from the Arrange a Wreath, the Wreath Builder dies, and I'm going to cut these out and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I need a little bit of glue. And I'm just going to glue these on there. And this says Give Thanks if I didn't tell you what the sentiment said if you can't read it. Okay, and then I just want the tag offset a little bit with a little bit of the gold. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back. And there we go. Okay, now we need, I think this is a 1/8 inch, maybe? I'm not sure. It's a small hole punch. It's just over a 1/16 inch. So I used Wonder of the Season ribbon, the combo pack, and I took a length and I fed it through the tag and just looped it through. Opened the loop and stuck the ribbon through, or this is like cording, I guess. Strings, metallic string. I don't know. All right, and then I wound it around the back. So I was gonna tie it, and then I want to come this way. Okay, and I tie it, and then I'm gonna tie a bow. All right, I'll just trim these a little bit. Okay, and then they can just pull the whole clip off. They don't have to untie it. And for the final touch, I used some gilded gems. And I put them right down here. Okay, oops, and that's that. That's our box for turkeys or other little treats for Thanksgiving. This would look so cute on a table. I'm not sure which one I like better, the Blackberry Bliss or the Cajun Craze. They both look really good. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I appreciate the time that you spend watching my videos. And I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can shop with me at the address at the top of the screen, katherinetiemann.stampinup.net. And I would love it if you would like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you next time. Bye!